This will just be a quick video on a Moss 36 that I purchased. I got this from a pawn shop and it's in really nice condition. Looks like it was basically new old stock or got a refurbish before it was sold off and sent to the United States. The Moss 36 was used in the Second World War as well as being heavily used in Algeria and Indochina after the Second World War. Pretty big upgrade from the previous rifles that the French used during the First World War. A much better design for loading it, much more modern design, as well as a higher capacity magazine than their Berthier's. So go ahead and take a closer look. See the buttstock looks really nice. Same with the butt plate. It looks like it was either refurbished or basically got new hardware put on it. I know a lot of these are produced and never even left France just because they were phased out not long after World War II. It is in really good condition. You can see there's the rear sight. Bolts in nice shape. Same with the fore end here. Has the stacking swivel as well as you have your bayonet in here. The bayonet was pretty interesting. You basically just pop it out and then you'd be able to fix the bayonet just like that. Then to remove it, pretty easy, a little catch right here. Now there was cases where French soldiers would take two of these Moss 36s and attach them together. Basically what happened is this little catch right here, they would take another Moss 36 and just like pop it on the end here. And that's why they have this little hole down here, so you can actually depress that little piece here so you'll be able to pop them apart. But early Moss 36s don't have that hole, so I don't really know what they would do if two soldiers did that. I assume that's why that hole was put there, is you leave soldiers to their own devices and they tend to do stuff like that. So overall though, it's in really nice shape. See the other side of the butt here, nice shape. Same with that rear sling right there. Receiver's in good shape. A couple little storage dings, but otherwise in good shape. You can see there's the marking there for the Moss 36 as well as a serial number. And you also have the import mark here. And you can find out the date of your Moss 36 either through the serial number here. There's a couple places you can Google around and find different databases, serial numbers. The barrel also has a date underneath the stock here. However, if you take this fore end off, it may affect your accuracy. So I'd recommend just looking up the serial number. The barrel date may be different anyway if a new barrel is thrown on it. In my case, the serial number matches for 1952, which is also on the barrel. You can see the front sling right here, front sling swivel. And then you can see, here's the other side. There's a little screw right here, which is how you remove that front sight. Overall, it's a pretty simple design. You can tell it was basically measured to be able to compete against more modern bolt action rifles and what they had. See, it's a very simple bolt design. Now it does kind of throws people off the way that the bolt handle is kind of angled forward, but it actually is kind of nice because it's right above the trigger. So when you work the bolt, you kind of just naturally fall back onto the trigger. And the bolt doesn't travel very far either, so it's really comfortable to shoot despite its shorter length. And you have your rear sight here, you can adjust that. Basically pops up that reticle back there. It's a very unique design. Now getting ammunition for this is not easy. The French ammunition, you know, that dried out a long time ago, and there are some makers of it. I think PPU makes it, but it is really expensive. I do know that they put a couple of these through Arsenal to change them to 308. So if you can find one of those, that would be a pretty good find. But otherwise, you're going to have to go find ammunition for this. The chargers or stripper clips for these are pretty simple to find as well. You can find those all over the place. I found some on eBay, so that's pretty simple. I do plan on taking this to the range this summer. I think this would be really fun to shoot. I'm poking around for some decently priced ammunition for it, see what I find. But this should be a pretty fun shooter. Again, it's just in really nice shape, so this should be a good shooter. I'll go ahead and show you the bore. So just wanted to show you a quick video on a new addition to my collection. If you'd like to see video of this at the range, feel free to subscribe and sign up for alerts. That should be coming up as the weather gets better and I can go out to the range more and I find ammunition for this. If you have any questions about this rifle, feel free to drop them in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.